Hey guys, Homi here, and today I'll be reviewing a manga I recently read named Namaikizakari by Miyuki Mitsubachi. This is an ongoing manga and its genre is high school life and romance with comedy. Enjoy! I want to begin the review of this manga by talking about its plot first. The story revolves around Machida Yuki and her troublesome kohai, Narcisso. They met through the basketball club which Machida manages. The two of them have a very dynamic relationship and it only becomes more interesting and amusing as you keep reading. Throughout the story, we see the characters and relationships develop, and not just between the main characters, but the supporting characters as well, which makes this manga's plot a bit different from other high school romance mangas. Next, I want to talk about two main characters of this series. The first character I want to talk about is Machida Yuki, who is a second year student and the manager of Ryoku High School Basketball Club. She has a very reliable and serious personality. She is completely dedicated to the basketball club and its members. Her work ethic is greatly emphasized in the whole series, and she's shown to be very indifferent to letting go of things she likes for the sake of others. Or at least that's what she tries to show. But that begins to change when Naruse pursues her seriously. She also tends to have a poker face at all time, making her seem calm and collected even during some kind of crisis. Her personality and actions inspire the other characters to improve themselves, which I would love to accomplish myself. The other protagonist I want to talk about is Naruse, who is a first-year student and a member of basketball club. He has a very indifferent personality similar to Machida, but his indifference is toward everything except Machida. He also puts up a poker face at all time. Even with his poker face, he is very popular with the girls and has a lot of female friends. However, do not mistake him for a player like most handsome main characters. He is very devoted and focused on making Machida his, and has no time to look anywhere else, which makes him one of the best in my list of hotties. Now that I have gotten all the details and facts about the manga out of the way, I want to talk about why I read it and loved it. There are many high school mangas written every year, and many of them are turned into animes. Some of them are great with awesome storylines and characters, making readers' hearts throb each time they read it. However, as more and more stories are written, they tend to have a very similar storylines and characters begin to have very common traits, making them into cliches. If you're as big of a manga reader as myself, you know what I'm rambling about. Anyway, this manga differs from them. I'll elaborate on what I mean by that. First, with the story. Since most high school romance tend to revolve around senpai-kohai relationship and handsome popular guy falling for a quiet nobody type girl, I wasn't expecting much from this one. But I became intrigued when I saw that the senpai in this story is reversed and the senpai is actually a female character. The mangaka was still able to make it work very well while giving them both the senpai a mature mentality and kohai the childish mentality instead of making the senpai kinda immature for her grade and the kohai seems serious. And I really appreciated that. Secondly, mangaka Miyuki shows a very gradual character development instead of jumping into conclusions without a good conflict in this story. I really enjoyed watching Machida take her time understanding her own heart and why she likes Sho instead of just agreeing to go out with him because he said he loves her. The series also depicts a gradual change in her other characters as well, such as Abe starting to almost worship Machida and calling her Anisan, meaning big sister. The story also changes Sho from a bratty, selfish kohai to a more mature and emotionally open second year student who takes care of his new kohai and actually hears people out. I really enjoyed to starting to like Show instead of just finding him annoying. I feel that the time Miyuki gave the story and the characters to grow was just perfect to distinguish Namaikizakari from other mangas. It's like a breath of fresh air, and I enjoyed every bit of it. Honestly, I would recommend this manga to anyone. I won't divide between hardcore manga readers or newcomers because this is for both. This is for anyone. This manga has bit of everything and I think it's perfectly balanced for any kind of reader. I hope you guys enjoyed this review and just leave comments below if you have any kind of questions or comments and I'll love to talk about it. Thank you for watching. Bye. See you next time.